The Brothers of Liberty, here to remind you what true freedom is.
Hello and welcome to Brothers of Liberty with the older brother Kelton here. Um, haven't done any videos as of lately. I think I did one last week. Just been under the weather, a lot of personal stuff. I'm gonna try to do 2 or 3 videos a week because I cover things that the left-wing media either won't cover or don't cover in truth. Because we know they're just run by a whole bunch of tyrannical, fascist people who want control, and they want to tell you how to think and not, you know, how to actually think, but tell you what to think. Um, but anyway, with that being said, a lot of talk have been going on about the new bill where 87,000 new IRS agents are being hired. Now, of course, they're trying to say, oh, that's because people are retiring. 87,000 retired all at once? Wow, never seen that before. And if anybody's seen that before, I like proof of that. And not the proof of the fact checkers of Facebook who Mark Zuckerberg even admitted it's really their opinions. Fact checking, Facebook will say that, like my shirt here, if the government said this shirt was red, and Facebook will agree with the government despite the true fact that it's green. Did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. Anyway, so the IRS is also buying guns and ammo. The left-wing media, of course, say, "Oh, that's normal." Yes, it is normal for certain agents to have it because they are the Department of Treasury, which believe it or not, Secret Service used to be run through the Department of Treasury. It's not anymore. So yeah, that actually should have went down, not up, for buying weapons. Um, Now, but it's going up, and it's went up in recent years, and they're trying to say, oh no, it hasn't gone up, it's actually slightly gone down. From when? 1990s? Seriously, I like to know when. Um, Now, of course, they hired 87,000 and it's supposed to be auditing the rich people, but we know it's going to be auditing middle-class people. I even saw a meme where it goes, the IRS finding out I had $601 in my Venmo account. You see a whole bunch of police cars being IRS agents, and of course the Bronco from the O.J. Simpson chase, being the person with Venmo with $601. My check itself, when I get a deposit, if I don't take out any daily pay, is over $600 because I make a decent amount of money. Still, obviously, not enough to get a $200,000 home, but it's a decent amount of money to where I live at. It is survivable. It's actually living a little, living comfortably. Um, if nothing goes wrong. Now, of course, you're still living check to check when you're paying bills and stuff. And of course, the IRS doesn't care about that. Because if you work 15 hours, $15 an hour, which remember is what they want the minimum wage to be, doing 40 hours a week, you get $600 before taxes. And at one point last year, the government wanted, if $600 was in your bank account, they wanted that to be, tracked by the IRS and everything else. And you can't live off of $600 by yourself unless you're in a, cheap rural area. You definitely can't live off that in New York, LA, or Miami. And for those who say you can, I used to live in Miami, so you'll be lying your ass off. They want to audit the middle class people and everybody else. I got 537 people they can audit. The president, the vice president, and 535 members of Congress. Because it's funny, when they take office, no matter what it is, they have less money than what they leave with. They come out with millions and millions of dollars on a job that only pays less than $200,000. For instance, Liz Cheney just got voted out of Congress in Wyoming. When she leaves, the 6 years that she was in Congress, she is leaving with $37 million more than what she came in with. And mind you, they only get paid about $170,000, $175,000 a year. So at the most, she should have had $1 million. Where did the other $36 million come from? I mean, she did get awarded by a group that has ties with communist China. So I'm not saying that the communists gave her money to influence votes. Oh, did I say that out loud? Bernie Sanders, supposed to be one of the poorest members of the Senate, owns 3 homes and a net worth of $5 million. I wish I was poor enough to own a net worth of $500,000 and 2 homes. But he owns 3 homes and is worth $5 million. In fact, there was a list that just came out. 10 richest members of Congress. Mark Warner, Democrat, out of Virginia, $214 million estimated his worth. Greg Galaforti, Montana, Republican, $189 million. Paul Mitchell, Republican, Michigan, $179 million. Vernon Buchanan, Republican, Florida, $157 million. Chris Collins of New York, Republican, $154 million. Don Beyer, a Democrat, Virginia, $125 million. Nancy Pelosi, the person that just needs to quit. Democrat, California, $114 million. Dianne Feinstein, same category, needs to quit. Democrat, California, $88 million. Suzanne DeBean, or however you pronounce it. Democrat, Washington, $79 million. And Fred Upton, Republican of Michigan, $79 million. Where's the audits on these people? Of course they're not being audited because they control the government. You know, why do you think they don't want term limits for themselves? Because they won't be able to get all this money from big pharma, big corporations to vote the way they want to be voted. They don't vote for the people, they vote for the corporations. They should be like NASCAR. You know, Pfizer should be across one of their jumpsuits. You know, seriously. And it's not just the Democrats, it's Republicans. They come in with less money, come out with more money, and they're still screwing the people that they're supposed to be representing. And we're so dumb that we keep voting them in. Congress has such a low approval rating, but the same people keep getting voted in. That's the definition of stupidity, when you vote the same person in and expect different results. But hey, that's just my opinion. And it's my opinion that the IRS should be auditing these people. Actually, that should be a fact, not an opinion, because they make more money than us. They get by with a lot of crap. And if we're lucky, maybe one of them gets charged with fraud out of the 535 members there. And hey, that's just my opinion. What's your opinion? Like, share, subscribe. Have any comments you like to feel free to put in the comment box. Any topics you want us to discuss, brothersofliberty76@gmail.com. We'll love to hear from you. And once again, this is the older brother of liberty reminding you what true freedom is and ought to be.